Me and my buddy, I called him up one day. I said, "Look, man, I can't afford booze. I'm end of the month. I'm like out of it. We
Yo,
yo,
Dwayne,
who's that? Hello?
you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, nah, because I got the headphones in. I'm in McDonald's right now.
Okay.
What's going on? What's going on?
Now we needed a melanin man's opinion about something.
Go ahead, go ahead. Black men on the line. What's going on?
What do you think about Canada and how they're doing everything right now?
Give me some more information. What do you mean exactly? What are they doing over there?
Like with Canada, they're trying to just like be this hippie country, give people free weed, but they also want to take all their money.
They giving out free weed in Canada? To, like,
But they're trying to take, yeah,
you have to have like a medical card, or just anybody can have it?
no, anybody can have it. You could go buy it, but they want half your paycheck for taxes.
Huh?
They want half your paycheck.
wait,
That, you know what that literally sounds like? That sounds like they asking people to sign up for slavery, like to volunteer for slavery. I'm gonna give you half my paycheck to allow me to smoke weed. I could smoke weed without giving you shit. Kind of, that don't make no sense to me.
Exactly.
That just sounds like I'm paying you to do what I want to do, and I don't even have to fucking pay you. That's like I'm asking to be a slave.
They approved the medical weed, and now the motherfucker they want to raise taxes because of that. They want you to pay more money, even though the weed costs more now. It's harder to get because you gotta like nobody's selling anymore. You gotta.
I don't know how the criminal system is over there, but in New York, if they started legalizing weed, the city is gonna take a big like income hit. You know what I mean? From all the tickets that they write, all the rest that they make and shit. Like they're gonna lose a lot of money. So you understand what I'm saying? Like most of the black people is in jail due to drug-related charges. So it's like it would be a little crazy. I don't know, bro. Like, I think that countries be testing shit out though. I think that they be trying it. Like they have a lot of stupid ideas and they say, hey, let's see what happens.
I think they're trying just new forms of slavery, even like the Facebook and stuff. They want you to voluntarily tell you what you're doing at this time of day.
Hey,
Let me keep tab
what's
on
on your mind, where you at, what you doing, but you, like you said, volunteering the information. I'm giving it to you, so it's,
Oh, we're doing a live show right now, and because we have a man of Mel Persuasion on, I'm gonna open in Old English.
And you gotta pour a little bit out for me, even though I'm still alive. You gotta pour a little bit out for me.
Oh, it literally when I poured it out, it hit my crotch, and now it looks like I pissed myself. For fuck's sake!
You're a funny dude. So what's up? This is my first interaction with Drunk News, bro.
yeah, man. Welcome to the fuckery.
We've been trying to get you on for a while, but
for the moment, y'all really gotta hit me up.
It's what it is. As white people, we have time. Like we come on, a certain time each week. I know it's Melanin Man. You're very different in your time.
Yeah, time. You gotta schedule things, and you gotta schedule and shit.
Well, now, Dwayne, this is Joker Fish. Nice to meet you. And I got a question for a black man. If there was an Adolf Hitler Day, would you take off work?
Okay, well, technically that's 420, bro. And Hitler is my homie. Like I fuck with Hitler. He ain't never did nothing bad to me. And he praised Jesse, the runner. He also said that the black people in America are the true gods. That the Negroes in America are the true gods. And he said that the Jewish people are the fucking devil. So as a black person from Harlem, I really have no personal problem with Adolf Hitler. I don't know.
So you'd have a barbecue that day. Because I guarantee you, if white people took off on Adolf Hitler Day,
it would look a little funny.
Yeah, so everybody would have to go to work. Like, oh, no.
All right, how about this? Do you take off work on Martin Luther King Day?
Me personally?
No, bro, you're supposed to work extra for free.
Bro, listen, I am a business owner. I am a business owner, so any excuse as a holiday I could get to take the day off, I fucking take the day off.
I wouldn't lose. Okay, as a white construction worker, I wouldn't take it off because I'm not losing a day's pay.
I hear that. I hear that shit too. Shit, I go to work on my birthday, so
Fuck that. I don't like a light check.
So now the actual Hitler.
Hey, look, let me ask you guys a real question here.
Sure.
If you were told that you would have to pay 1% of your paycheck for the next 5 years to pay reparations towards black people, towards slavery, how would you feel about that? 1% of your paycheck.
1%. I would probably walk up to the first black person I saw and call him a nigger.
Yeah, me too.
You would be paid though. You might have to show them a receipt. Like, I'm allowed to say it because I paid towards reparations, and you might be able to buy
you know what?
Card.
You're absolutely right, because now if reparations were paid and I was allowed to like speak freely and not get beat up for saying something, then yes, I'm down with it.
No, but look, reparations.
That would be redemption. You would be redeemed.
Absolutely. Then I would go for it.
But do you, as a black man, do you feel like you're entitled to reparations from slavery that happened 200 years ago?
All right. That's hard to say because as a black man, I don't want to argue against free money. But just keep it real. But
I will not argue with that one. I get that.
The fact that I cannot prove that I'm a descendant of slaves, like I don't know about other black people, but me personally, I cannot prove that anybody in my family was enslaved just because there's no paperwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know.
Who the fuck owes me, yo? The Queen of England? Like, I don't know who exactly owes me anything. Like,
and you know everybody's gonna jump on that train. You're gonna get dudes that was like, you know, from West Africa, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, man."
That's what I'm saying. Like, you was never even kidnapped. Your family never left Africa, and you came over there in 2012. Like, fuck out of here. You want reparations? And then
but you know, I think you could trace people's like lineage. You know.
Now that you don't know who your family is, how are you going to trace their lineage if you don't know your family? It's hard.
Yeah,
especially when it comes to slave days, like when the slaves are around. How much fucking record keeping was there of their family?
Well, listen.
No, of course not. I didn't have no family. That was your property. I had your name.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, Mike Tyson's family were slaves. Look at that motherfucker.
Yeah, that motherfucker look crossbred like a motherfucker, right?
No. Can you imagine like? Can you imagine you get Mike Tyson's like ancestor, and try to tell him to do something?
He probably had the same voice and shit.
He's like, "Yo, man, I ain't doing shit, man. You suck my dick. I'll eat your children. I'll eat your children. I'll rape you."
Let me ask you a question. If you say you lived in Egypt right now, and Egypt proposed a law that says we're going to give reparations to the Jews, how would you feel about paying that?
Yo, you see, but we did that in America, and I'm so confused about that because we didn't even do nothing to them. I thought that was Hitler. It was no Germany. So why the fuck is Obama saying do people reparations?
My personal opinion with it is I consider Israel the 51st state of America. I don't consider it any kind of religion. I think it's used, a religious fucking thing is used so you can't criticize it.
No, I would say it's the 53rd state.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the thing about Israel to me is that that's a Zionite state. Like America done bought that shit because the Bible told them to. That's the thing. And anybody, like the real mob niggas, anybody who get into big trouble in America, they all got hiding spots in Israel. Like, I truly believe that. Like all the mob families, they got houses out there that, you know, they commit their crimes and then they run out there.
It is like parts of that country is the fucking Wild West, though, too.
Yo, because if you read the Bible, that's the promised land, you know. So the Jewish people, you know, once they adopted the Star of David, they went over there and bought that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because the Bible told them to.
But as a country, America, we're so Jewish that we don't even look at the religious part of it. We just want the goddamn money. So I think Israel's just there to protect the oil.
We're the supermarket of the world, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not the manufacturers. We're the supermarket. Like, you know, China's the manufacturers and all that, but we just where they sell this shit at double the price. Like, America is the best.
Hey, Dwayne.
I sell it for $1 and sell it for $2 here. You can't
Hey,
do that everywhere.
Hey, Dwayne, can you see my camera? Can you see me right now or no?
Yeah, I can see you.
Can you see this right here when I'm holding?
Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, but yes, I can see it.
This is just something you put on the back of pictures or on the back of like wood things just to hang up.
Okay, to hold the picture frame up. Got you, I got you.
Do you know these haven't been made in America in fucking 7 years?
In 7 years, of course, because they call it out little kids. They would have to pay me $15 an hour to make them things.
Well, it's all not even that. Obama sold out the manufacturing.
Really? So that's what I was hearing about, like Trump, like making a trading post or some dumb shit about that.
Like I don't fucking like Trump at all because he's just seems like a fucking asshole. I just don't like his personality. I think he's a dick. But if he brings back those kind of jobs that make that, and like we were talking earlier, me and Joker here, we were saying America, they transformed into a service industry. Everybody wants to be a fucking server, do this, or they want their opinion. If we go back to manufacturing, when you're making these fucking things for $15 an hour, there's a purpose right there.
But then it's like, I don't know, bro. It's really hard to say because where they gonna put that factory and who's gonna pay me? If you pay me $15 to produce that, then you're gonna have to sell them things at a high ass price.
Not at all, motherfucker. You just gotta have your good machinery, your tool, and you pay the right people to run it. You know what I do, how I work with my fucking machines and shit. You make your plan. Like I came up with a plan how to make these things from local recyclables. You hook up with your local garbage company. You start giving out bags. You collect these tin cans. Melt that shit down in a little fucking oven. It ain't hard to make. Pour your own mold. I could keep fucking 7 people employed doing that. And it'd still be a fucking...
That sounds like pure profit right there, Jay.
It's not even profit. It's going to go and pay the people. You know what I mean? If you do the recycle program...
You're not talking about investing no money into that at all, right?
Well, you got to buy the machines to do it. You got to buy the foundry.
Oh, right. Duh. Yeah, of course.
You're gonna have to. It's gonna be at least $50,000, but it's not hard to do. It's not a radical thought. Nobody wants to do it though, because it's hard work.
That's a one-time bottle. Yeah, you good. Then you in business. Yeah.
That's what we're becoming.
Dwayne, I was telling Josh about. I used to go to Giant Stadium to watch. I spent 10 years in the parking lot in Giant Stadium. And I was like, there was always this one guy, like, collecting cans and bottles. It doesn't matter what color he was,
He was black,
and Josh goes, well, they would let him walk. How do you? I'm like, a black guy can get in anywhere. Like, what are you, crazy? Like, if this man, he knew that he could get money, and this how he made his money, he's getting in a Giant Stadium.
Yeah. That's how it is.
You know how many Yankee games I've been to, bro? I have never bought a ticket in my fucking life.
I told you. I've seen the fucking pictures. Jesus Christ.
Yo, bro, not for nothing, because I grew up by Yankee Stadium, and I see, I'm gonna sound like the racist one, but white people, bro, if I literally just go to Yankee Stadium and stand outside, somebody will buy me. They'll be like, yo, you want to go inside to the game? Because they have a screen, bro, where you can actually stand outside Yankee Stadium and watch the game on big screen. And if I stand there and watch the game on big screen, somebody will fucking offer to buy me a ticket. And it'll be you people. It'll never be my people.
That is not racist of you saying that. That's racist of my people assuming that they need to buy you a ticket. You're not fucking grown up and you can get your own ticket. They're fucking racist.
Like, what you're saying is so real because that also happens in the train station. If I stand at the turnstile too long, a white person will ask me if I need a ride, and I'm like, nah, bro, I have an unlimited card.
Could you,
like,
isn't that weird?
Waiting for somebody to put me on the train, bro. Like,
that is weird. Somebody just coming to be nice to you because of your skin color. That's fucking. I don't like people.
They come to the assumption because so many people, like, if 10 black people do something, all do the same thing, and then I'm the 11th one, I cannot be mad at you for assuming I'm going to do what the 10 last people just did. It's not your fault for making that assumption. It's the motherfuckers who just did what they did's fault. You understand what I'm saying?
And
It's not
also,
your fault for making an assumption. Like,
let's be real though. As a man, I'm not gonna fucking throw away free shit. Fuck that. That's just stupid. If somebody wants to give me that money, I'll take it. Fuck that. But it's very fucked up. Them assuming you go, oh, he's standing here. He missed that one train or something. He's black, so he must not have money. Let me go give him some because I'm a good person. I'm not a racist. I'm a good
Let
person.
me tell you something, man. If I'm on the train,
right. You completely understand that that's the real racist who don't even know he's racist, bro. But he thinks like that.
no. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. Like, am I racist or am I smart? If I'm on the subway and I see 5 black teenagers walk in, and I go, "Hey, what's up, fellas? What's going on tonight?" Just to let them know
that you're not scared. What was the point of that? What was the point
no,
of that?
the point of it is if you stand there and you just sit there and you go, "Oh man, I'm scared of these like black guys," you become that's like the target right there.
Why
Now,
would
what
you
I've
be
learned,
thinking about that? You're just
listen, man, I've walked past because I'm from Jersey. I'm from Jersey, so I've walked past a gang of Puerto Ricans, and they're all mugging. And you know what I always did? I always said, "Hello, what's up, fellas?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you know what happens?
I never even thought about that like that. They say hello back. What's up?
Yeah, they're like, "What's up?" That you know.
But as a white guy, you were just saying it to just try to be like, oh.
No, but you know what, Josh? I'm not stupid. If I'm on the train and I'm going somewhere and I see 5 teenagers that are headed to Brooklyn, I know what they're fucking up to.
Okay. Yeah, okay, teenagers, yes. I thought you were just saying you saw 5 black guys on the train. It's like, oh, hey, I'm the white guy.
No, I'm saying like the stick-up kids. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. You understand a shady person, a group of shady kids when it's shady, you know?
And even if they're not shady, you say, "What's up?" You know? And they're like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, it kind of takes them.
What if that backfires on you? Like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Or,
yeah.
No. Then it's time to throw down, man.
Then that's it. You getting confrontational? You want some? You gonna get gangster, or what you gonna do?
Well, listen, if you know, I'm not gonna stand there and look. I'm a crazy white boy, dude. Crazy white boy. Mental institution white boy.
You rock out with Josh. I know you.
You know, North New Jersey, motherfucker. East Orange, New Jersey, motherfucker.
I only hang out with mental patients. That's the only people I hang out with.
I could walk through Newark, New Jersey. And not get fucked with.
Yeah, I mean, you got that, like, you know, my dad's a mobster guy, like, vibe to you, you know? Like, you're not really mob, but your family mob. Like, you got that vibe to you. You know?
Look, man, it's just me growing up and learning how to survive and not get your ass kicked.
I hear that. Because now, people, that's not a racist thing, bro. When 5 groups of black kids come my way, I'm intimidated, bro. Like, number one, I walk around with a box cutter like I'm in fucking Rikers Island. You know what I'm saying? Because,
well, you don't know what the kids are like. Even if it's white kids, it depends on what they're up to.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know what these fucking assholes are doing.
Look,
I don't give a fuck what color you are. If you're being a dick and you're
when
trying
I pull up to a 7-Eleven at 2 a.m. and there's a gang of white dudes up there, I do the same shit. I'm like, "What's up, fellas?" I don't, you know.
Honestly, when I see a gang of white dudes, I just kind of go, hey, bro.
You don't even give a fuck.
No, not at all.
You don't even care. Yeah, they don't even intimidate you, bro.
Not at all.
Not because they don't seem like they're not stupid enough to do some dumb shit. Like, that's just how I feel. They're not stupid enough to do some dumb shit. But the niggas I know from where I live, these niggas are stupid, bro. Like, they do dumb shit.
You see what I'm saying?
I've had a lot of dumb shit done to me by people of your same skin color. That's why I know what you're doing.
And I'm sure because they've done it to me, and I've done it to you guys. You know, so I understand how that shit go. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Well, Dwayne, check this out. My cousins live in Manhattan, right? And they're richy people, you know. And we were walking to the church. The little baby was getting christened, and I was about to like walk up the church steps. an African American gentleman goes right in my face and goes, "Suck my dick." Now I know what that means in the streets. That's like the biggest insult that you're gonna fucking say to somebody.
Okay, so you think number one, that number two. We're gonna start with number two. Telling somebody to suck your dick is literally saying, "I want to fight right this second." Like that's
right.
just what that translates to.
And I knew it,
like,
and
I want to fight you right this. If I tell you to suck my dick, I'm asking you to punch me in the face. Like that's just the translation of that. But now, when you just started, you said an African American gentleman. Bro, don't even talk like that, bro. That just sounds so crazy to me. You better off just saying like, yo, some Negro.
No, but you know what? That like you got to understand my comedy, Dwayne. That's my comedy.
Classification, bro. Like African American, my nigga. There's nobody in my family that's African.
But
Africans don't even fuck with me. Like Africans don't get along with Negroes, yo.
No, but Dwayne, you got
slaves who got caught. Like
you got to understand. That's my comedy. That's my comedy.
And you getting a taste of my comedy too, but it's mixed with a whole lot of truth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, me too, man. Me too.
You wanted the black opinion, you gonna get it.
Dwayne, let me ask you a question.
Talk 101.
Have you ever been in transitional housing in Poughkeepsie? Dwayne, you still with us, buddy?
I think we lost them.
I was in there with 30 people, and out of the 30 people, I sold to 25 of them.
So up in Poughkeepsie, though, you were there?
Of course, I was in transition for 6 months.
Now, wait, what is that, boys? I don't know what that is.
So that's like a fake halfway house. That's like it's a fake halfway house, but they got girls there, too, bro. It's guys and girls, and you live there. They basically took me out of jail. It's a rehab, yo. It's an in-state rehab. But the transitional housing is not a rehab. It's just like the housing, and then
it's where you live while you go to rehab.
Yeah. So they had me go into some shit called ITAP or ITRAP, which was like the worst fucking drug program ever. And
See,
I actually got kicked out of transitions for kissing some girl, yo.
I got kicked.
It was a white girl. First of all, we both got caught kissing on camera, right? They asked me what happened. I told them that we wasn't doing shit. This fucking little snitch white girl, she told them that we were kissing. So they kicked me out, sent me back to jail, and let her stay because she told the truth.
Man.
Yeah, we both committed the same crime, but since she admitted to the crime, I went back to jail and she didn't.
Well, if I was that broad, I'd be ashamed of myself.
Wow. She still be hitting me up trying to get dick. But why, yo, so Josh, what's up? Why you even brought up transitions in the first place?
He left. He's going to take a piss or something.
What was he talking about, the transitions? I know he ain't never been in that fucking shithole. But not for the lady that cooked that, she makes some good
No. I was asking you about the transit. Excuse me, mama. That bitch cooked so good.
Yo, the food at Transitions was fire every night, yo.
Were you there when Bumpy was there?
Bumpy? Nah, I don't know.
Bumpy, the dude with all the warts all over his body, the counselor?
Oh, yo, when I was there, they had Fat Dwayne. He
was the bus driver.
Yeah, he looked like a bus driver, big fat hot dog eating.
Do you remember fucking skinny black James, the bald dude he was driving the bus to? Tie Tap?
Yeah, he was like an older guy. He had glasses.
That motherfucker ratted me.
He caught me smoking in the bathroom and made a fucking movie out of it. He made
a
fucking scene about it. Yo, beat his ass.
That motherfucker. You know a kid named Adam Buddha?
That shit kind of sounds familiar, but the face is not coming up.
He's some white rat-looking kid. He wants to be black. Anyways, I was in there. I was in the transitional housing with him. And his last day when he was going off to rehab, he decided to tell fucking Skinny Black James that I had a CD player and CDs in there. So Skinny Black James goes and brings my shit. For CDs, bro, music.
That's fucked up. I had a CD player too. and that shit was real therapy, yo. Like that CD player in the nighttime was helping me go to sleep and shit. Like I needed that.
I'm guessing you weren't in one of the single double rooms, were you? You were in the dorm.
Nah, I was in the double room. Yeah, it was me, and I had Anthony Hines. This motherfucking kid who's straight up German. Like he literally told me, like, I don't fucking like black kids, Dwayne, but you're cool as hell.
Wait. His name was Heinz, like the ketchup?
Yeah, Anthony Hines. He's like a German kid. He's in like really great fucking shape. I don't know.
Nazi motherfucker.
Yeah, like really though. Like blonde hair, blue eyes, fucking. He looked like one of them motherfucking soldiers and shit. But he never told me like yo, he was like, yo, I never ever got along with fucking black kids. Like he's like, but you all right, you know?
Why the fuck didn't you get along?
For 6 months, so.
I don't get why he didn't just say I don't get along with black kids. Who gives like if the black kid's an asshole? Yeah, I don't know. Like,
well, that honestly didn't come up right away. That shit came up after 6 months of me and him sharing a room. You know what I'm saying?
You were there for 6 months? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You know, you gotta get to know me before you could just talk to me honest, cause you know me, bro. I like to snap on people. You know, I like to play my race card. I'm good at
So wait. How did you guys how do you guys know each other?
See, I'm so happy you asked, bro, because we know each other through school. But how me and Josh really got to communicating is through Donald Brewer. Because one day they was talking about some shit, and I was in the process of becoming this, like, pro-black racist, Joe. Because it was right when Donald Trump was about to get elected, and, like, Trayvon Martin got killed, and there was just, like, so much race.
Uh-oh.
We lose him?
Hopefully he'll pop back on.
Oh, went blue though. Oh, it was in the middle of a good story too.
Oh, this was like the story of the night.
Oh, let me send him the phone number.
All right, I'm gonna run and get a beer.
You there with me, buddy? Dwayne.
Do.
Oh, he left McDonald's. He said the Wi-Fi died. He left McDonald's.
No,
Oh man.
Oh, we got you.
Hold up. Oh, what's this? Oh, Link Systems. Yo, fucking New York City is the best, bro. I swear to God.
Jesus Christ. So we lost you right as you were saying about Donald Trump and how Donnie, he said something.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I truly don't remember what you and Donald were talking about, but it has something to do with race, you know, and I jumped in it, like, thinking that Josh was just some fucking hillbilly. Like, I really just thought Josh, that's when he had the long hair and shit. Like, now you even look more
crazy
racist
cracker
than before,
looking
Josh, not for
motherfucker.
nothing. You used to look like a punk rocker, but now you just like fucking, you look like Remy from fucking American History X.
Bro, to be fair, I can't run a burning buildings with long hair.
Nah, bro, yeah, bro. You look like you're a new recruit in the Nazis. Like you just a fucking new recruit.
Oh, bro, I'm a fucking Grand Dragon. You have no idea.
Nah, you're on your way, but you're gonna have to start from the bottom, bro. So you look like you started from the bottom.
Yeah, you be the the baby lizard.
No way, exactly. You're a baby. You're gonna have to grow to be Charizard, all right? You're a Charmander right now.
We getting there.
You can't be a Charizard yet. But yeah. I'm gonna get David Duke on the line for you though. Yo, you ever so what's up? Did you guys see that Black Klansman movie?
I have not.
Yo, I haven't seen that shit either. And I was watching the documentary that shit
Oh
is a
no,
true
fuck
fucking
you!
story.
Hold on, you lost your train of thought. You were gonna say you met me and you thought I was a hillbilly redneck.
Yeah, like I asked you guys like how you met.
No, so this was over Facebook. Josh, you even recall this? You know what I'm talking about? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Like, cause I literally, like, me and you had never really talked, and I was just literally trying to get under your skin. Like, I literally was trying to get under your skin, cause I had no idea who the fuck I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
And I was trying to get under yours.
Who Josh is? Like, I was playing myself at the time, cause I didn't know. But I thought Josh was somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? I thought he was a real Trump supporter. And,
Yeah.
And just the way his rebuttals to like the shit that I was saying was just fucking me up, yo. And it was like making him hard to argue with. And then we just became friends, bro. Like, it's just, you know.
Because, bro, you don't understand. We agree on a lot of things you don't understand. We just agree on everything.
I mean, I'm very open-minded. You guys got to understand that I'm culturally diverse. I spent 6 years going to your school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I'm fucking culturally diverse. I have fucking 2 black friends. Come on.
You got 2 black friends, you see? And I've slept with white people, so it's like we're like family already.
You got white women? That's awesome.
You know? And the only reason I've had that opportunity, I got to tell the truth, was drugs. They slept with me because I had drugs.
Oxycontin, right? Or heroin?
Well, that's the same drug, bro. Let's keep it real.
Well, no, it's 2 different versions of the same drug.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we're dealing with real white people. It was Oxycontin. You know, they don't deal with heroin.
Come on. Like, yeah.
The trashy white people deal with the heroin.
Where were you? 20, 22, 23 when that happened? Or younger?
Yeah, that's about 07. I was about 21.
Yeah, see, we all went through our shit at the exact same time.
Yeah, you know. Yeah,
oh no, 07. Actually, no. Excuse me, 07. No, I was a clean, good gentleman. 07.
Shit, I was getting locked up and fucking the town up in 07.
No, 05. 05 was when I stopped my shit. 05.
Yeah, you know that my lawyer literally told me that it would be a good idea to move out of Dutchess County. Literally told me that.
Well, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Your lawyer, he was probably a white Jewish guy, right?
Yeah. But the thing about my lawyer is that I was friendly with his daughter.
That doesn't mean none. He's telling you to move out of Dutchess County because he knows as a person of color, you are bound to commit more crimes, and the judges know you.
County.
Nah. Well. Yeah, basically what you're saying, and you basically 100%.
You want to move to a place where the judges don't know you, because if you commit more crimes, especially where we grew up as a person of color or as a black guy, because you know those judges up there. You're black, they're going to give you.
And we're dealing with Judge Hayes. You know Judge Hayes?
I know Judge Hayes.
This is when Judge Hayes was getting ready to retire, and he was trying to hit a goal of giving out 1 million years. And he was very far from his goal. Anybody who was coming in his courtroom was getting extra time.
The best part of his goal, it was 1 million years and 100,000 niggas. That was they didn't report that happened in the paper.
Get the fuck out of there. There was a body count to that?
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking.
Wait, Josh.
Bro, I almost went Super Saiyan for a second, bro. You have no idea how much that means to me, bro. I was one of those statistics, you know? But
you and me both. I was one of the million.
Where's Dutchess County?
Where I truly understood about white privilege, yo. The reason why I didn't go to prison was because my lawyer told Judge Hayes, I know this kid. He's a good kid. I know him personally.
Well, it's who you know. Bro, like right now,
I knew him from working at All Sport. You understand what I'm saying? So he would come to the bar, and I would make him free drinks, and I'd put too much fucking liquor in his drinks, and he'd get in his car and he'd drive off drunk and shit. You know, like.
Well, that's how it is. Like that's how you're living in the community. You go to like a lot of black people. You don't see a lot of black people being prosecutors or judges or anything. It doesn't happen. That come from the community. A lot of white people
go to Newark. Go to Newark, New Jersey.
What that would do to a black soul, bro, to be the prosecutor? That's like being the executioner, bro.
Fellas, I got 2 great stories for you. Okay, so I'm a white boy getting in trouble in bad towns. East Orange, New Jersey. Okay. I don't know if you know East Orange, New Jersey, but it's not a white town.
Is
So
it far from Newark? I done been robbed in Newark.
oh yeah, Newark. Okay, so Newark is my next story, but yeah, East Orange is like the next town over. See,
All
I'm
right.
from
Heroin?
I'm
Is it
from
flooded with heroin?
oh dude, come on, man. Everywhere.
Gotcha.
I'm originally from a town called Caldwell, which saved my ass a couple times because that's where the county lockup was.
Okay.
But so, in East Orange, I got in trouble, got into a little fisticuffs, and there was a black lady judge who said, and the guy I beat up, he didn't, he came in and pressed all these charges, but he didn't.
Was that another white guy? That was white on white crime we talking about?
Actually, yes, it was white on white crime.
Okay, continue.
So the judge wanted to, throw it. She goes, if I could, I would throw the book at you. And just screaming and yelling at me.
But why? What you do to her? Why she so mad at you?
Because I'm white and she didn't like white people.
First question.
Fuck out of here.
No, what time did you wake her up at? Was it a civilian?
No, I was in court.
I like the morning.
I was in court in East. Okay, Josh, if you don't know, boys, look up East Orange, New Jersey.
I don't give a fuck. But what time did she have to come in special to arraign you, or did you go to court?
No, I was in court. Like you get your ticket and you got to go to court.
What time of day was it though?
It was when you go to court in the morning.
In the morning, like first thing, like when court first started.
Nah.
You have to go to. Okay, Josh, let me explain to you how court works. If you don't know how it works, let me explain to you. First, you get arraigned. Okay, you go to court one day, you get arraigned, and then they set a date for your trial.
See, I always fight at day one. I say bring the trooper, and I always get them dismissed.
Sir, I guess you haven't been in a lot of trouble in your life.
I do it all wrong. I just don't even show up to the court and let it wait.
That's why you're not fucking court, bro. That's why
y'all don't give me a ride. I ain't wasting my Metro car to go to court.
Listen, man, I had to go to Newark, New Jersey, felony charges. Okay, now I played in a rock and roll band.
What felony charges? You went to court on your own, or jail brought you to court?
No, I went on my own because
I don't want to hear about your felony charges if jail didn't bring you.
But yeah, so this is what I'm saying. So you were the only one who caught the assault, or y'all both got an assault? Like it was a. No.
Listen, I beat the shit out of the guy.
Okay. Now I understand. All right. So you caught an assault charge, not him.
No, me. So I beat the shit out of the guy. He pressed charges.
Okay.
But I didn't get arrested.
Now I understand.
So now listen, Josh, keep your mouth shut.
Somebody up. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Getting into a fight means we hit each other.
No, I mean I like mopped the floor up with the dude.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now I understand why the judge is mad. You were a violent savage.
Yes, absolutely. And Josh can attest to that. He knows. He's seen my. And I'm very medicated now to keep me from being a violent, antisocial savage who will rip your eyeballs out for looking at me funny. So I was in East Orange Court, and this was like a side of the road fight where I just beat this dude and stomped him with the boots and shit. And it wasn't like I got arrested, but they found out who I was, so I got that. You got to go to court. Right. So, but the guy never showed up, and the judge gave me this. If it was up to me, I would throw the book at you. I would give you the maximum sentence.
There was no victim. There's no victim. There's no crime.
Exactly.
She was mad. It was just a waste of her fucking time.
So now, fast forward a few years later, an actual buddy of mine, starts he got drunk and got pissed off because I was just chatting with the ladies and didn't introduce him to fuck you, get your own ladies, motherfucker. So so we're walking he lived about 2 blocks from the bar, and he starts putting his shoulder into me and fucking knocked me on the hood of a car. I was like, yo, stop, man.
So I agree with you, bro.
And he did it again. Boom! Hits me into a fucking. I go, yo. So he comes at me, and I see him coming, and I just put my shoulder into him, knock him in the bushes.
Oh, like, I'm breaking up.
Oh no!
Connection is it mine?
Oh, it's got to be yours.
Like we're white. We pay our cable bill. We don't have to bounce off Wi-Fi.
So, Dwayne, you still with us?
Give him a second. He'll pop up on the next Wi-Fi network.
All right, man. I think Dwayne's going to enjoy this one.
We got to keep Dwayne. It was the first time we got him on. We've tried many times. I think Dwayne is the first person of color we've ever had on the show, right?
Yeah, he's the first blue guy we've ever had on. Look at him.
Oh no, we had fucking what's her name with the big boobs on?
Oh, Shaniqua.
Dude, they were scary looking.
I think Dwayne's gonna have to pop back in because he just popped off.
Oh, he messaged me. Hold on. Let me give him the phone line again. Hold on, we'll give him the phone number. How the fuck do I take phone calls? Hold on. I'm surprised we got him on the Google Hangouts. He actually.
Oh man, I think this is the greatest live stream of all times.
Oh, it's one of the best. See, we get to ask these honest questions, and we couldn't ask the obvious ones because we had some in the chat. Like,
yeah, but it got more fun, like just goofing around.
Oh yeah.
It was funny though. He's like, "Well, first of all, call the guy an African American gentleman." I was like, "Come on, man, just goofing."
Oh, you gotta understand where he's from, though, bro.
No, I know, but I didn't get to tell him that.
You don't understand your goofiness.
But I didn't get to tell him that, like, because I know what that means. Like, I'm not stupid. And the guy walked away. I said, "Come here, come here." So I'm like, "Come here," and I'm in a suit and tie, and I'm taking off my jacket. I'm untying my tie. I'm like, "Come here, come here," and my brother-in-law is trying to grab me. I'm like, "Get the fuck off of me!" I'm like, but he ran away like a pussy.
If he comes back, we'll give him a minute or two. If not, I'm gonna go eat my pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good drop news, man.
Really good.
You get to understand the black. Like, see, does he think any different than me and you?
No.
Because he thinks the people like that look at him like just like we think. The white people go like, "Oh, let me pay your bus." These motherfuckers are crazy, but who are you to refuse free money?
You know how many black guys I get anything for? Zero. I ain't buying you nothing.
Bro, I think me and him, we could fucking do such a scam, like with people's like white guilt.
Oh man, you guys got to get to put the minds together and just get something going, man.
Bro, I got such ideas.
And give me like a kickback just for being cool.
He knows what it is. As long I just need his mouth. He's got to be the mouthpiece.
And send me 1% just for being cool.
We're gonna create this business. We are. This is happening, dude. I literally when he said 4 to 40 out, I thought my garbage can was right there, but I missed. It went all like I have swamp.
Mr. PP pants.
I've been sitting here. I have swamp balls real bad right now.
Oh man, well listen, it was for a good cause. You know what I'm saying?
40s out, you know.
Man, these beers are delicious.
The hams? Well,
yeah,
does it taste like ham?
No, it just tastes like delicious beers. And it's cheap too. This is my favorite cheap beers. I got to tell the beer store to stock up.
Oh man, I had those old Englishes I was hiding. Ooh, get a little stomach ache from that.
Yeah, you know what? Probably because
we gotta drown that from the Tiskies.
Yeah, listen, man. The ultimate white people are the Polacks.
That's true.
Who's whiter than Polacks? The Irish, they white.
Oh shit. Hello? Hello, sir.
No.
What do you got? You got some ambulances behind you?
Yo, is it loud? That's what just passed on. I'm on 96th Street and Broadway, so you know how that should go.
Did somebody get fucking shot or something? Jesus Christ.
Every 10 minutes.
At least it keeps the firefighters busy, keeps the white man having a job.
Now, not for nothing, no, not for nothing. I don't know about down here, but crime ain't been that bad. So, last month, like 3 people got killed in my block, but I ain't heard too much lately, you know, but that was all the same people. So, you know, it was just, that's kind of like,
I remember the video you put on the Facebook that I stole for Drunk News because it just, in all fairness, anything that African Americans do, I will take the video and just use it without permission. But that video when
so you like Vlad? You like Vlad?
Oh yeah. So that video when those white people were invading your neighborhood and were protesting the cops, that was a good one.
Bro, I was kind of pissed off about that because I seen the propaganda behind that shit. That was just weird to me. Like,
yo, let me tell you something.
Like if you in all reality, cops I know a lot of cops. They just working. They're not malicious. They're just trying to do their.
They're just another person with a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York City cops are not like the fucking cops you see these YouTube videos about. Like, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are, like I like to say, culturally diverse. You know, they from Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? They got, you know, they know all the stereotypes, but they know how to move and they know how to, you know what I'm saying? They know how to treat people. You know, they know.
One of my fucking best friends is a Puerto Rican New York cop who smokes weed.
And the funny thing about it, like, only time, you know, I don't really interact with uniforms, you know what I'm saying? Because I have no reason to. But yeah. I always, unfortunately, get fucking dealing with the undercovers, you know what I'm saying? So, and when they take you in, you literally, you know, they got to interview you and shit, and, like, they gotta fucking talk to these people, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to, so. Me and the cops, we be cool. Like, we be mad cool. They be talking shit about the uniform. Like, you know, they be buying me food. They be buying me sodas. Like, they be cool. And then, because, you know, I have to train a lot. I don't like to pay for the MTA. So I do that a lot. Run into a lot of undercovers that way. You know, smoking in the street. You run into a lot of undercovers over here. And they be motherfuckers that look just like me. And I don't even believe they are cops and shit. They gotta prove it. But like,
can you believe? Isn't it fucking crazy how many people work for the fucking police nowadays?
Bro, like over here it's disgusting, bro. They got like I'm talking about 21-year-old Puerto Rican girls and undercover cops and shit. Well, like crazy shit. Like.
Yeah, well, you also see people, they want government jobs because supposedly government jobs pay so good. So the government, they want to make everybody a fucking employee. So, you know, you're going to tell on everybody, but you also be on the payroll.
Yeah, but you know what? Half those people still kick it with the gang they from.
Oh, yeah, and they cell phones are fucking tapped because they get their work shit. You call one number once, they'll tap your fucking
You know how many gang members are in the police department all over the country?
Oh, fuck yeah.
But whether they be bikers or like, you know, street gang members or You know, the MS-13 fucking Puerto Rican.
Oh, hold on, real quick. We got some questions for Dwayne that we haven't read in a while. Hold on.
Run them down.
Okay.
White people.
Okay, Dwayne. What if reparations were a coupon for 1 free McRib, 1 free grape drink, and 1 free Swisher Sweets blunt wrap?
What was the last one?
A free Swisher Sweets blunt wrap. So,
man, bro, that's fucking hard. Hold on, say that again. I know I could get the soda. I could get the wrap. What was the first one?
A McRib.
Oh yeah, the McRib.
That's delicious.
And like basically,
isn't that discontinued?
It is, but
I got getting a McRib from.
I think they would bring it back for a special promotion for reparations.
Wait, I got a McRib story if you want to hear it, and it's very violent. Oh no,
you
not
fucking me up with the McRib shit, bro. There's 3 different things. I need all 3 of those, bro. What about these? Can I get all of the above? Like,
no, that's what it is.
I'll pay for it. Damn, you're fucking up my night now. I need all 3. I need all 3.
At one time, you will have to forgive complete like white racism, but you'll get 1 McRib, a 1 free grape drink, and 1 Swisher Sweet blunt wrap. Would you forgive white racism and all slavery and everything for that?
Fuck yeah, I'm getting all 3. I was ready to do it. I thought you meant I had to pick one.
No,
you crazy, my nigga. You crazy.
Oh,
because it's just words. What you mean, forgive racism? I can tell you I forgive it. Okay.
Hey, wait, can I tell you my fun story about the McRib real fast? I was at a McDonald's, right? And I was like a teenage white boy, and there was like bunch of black dudes behind me, and I got the last McRib of the night. Oh,
God, bro! And they gave it to you?
They gave it to me.
It wouldn't even been your fault. I'm like, how you gonna give him the last McRib? Fuck out of here! Yo, you gonna get this nigga killed in here? You give him.
You're gonna give this teenage white boy who looks like a girl
way off you and scare the fuck out of you by not even talking directly to you. I was gonna tell the cashier that she was gonna get you killed, and you were gonna believe my threat way more than me telling you directly that I would kill you.
Oh man. And it was in the 80s. This was in the 80s, dude. It was in the 80s.
And we would be friends while I eat my McRib.
Wait, what are you doing tonight in Harlem on this Saturday night?
Bro, I'm in Midtown. I'm on 96th Street in Broadway. I'm the only black person out here, and I'm screaming out here. I had to leave McDonald's because they were looking at me like, who the fuck is he on the phone with? And why the fuck is he saying the shit that he's saying? So I had to get away from them people. Because they thought I was fucking 12 times crazier than I am.
They're like, we're tourists.
They don't know the conversation we're having. We're like, you can't. Why is this so taboo to talk about this?
They can't even hear you guys, so they just only hear the fucking shit that I'm ranting. So
bro, if they heard us, they probably would have fucking called the cops.
I mean, it would at least make sense if they heard what you were saying.
Well, yeah, I'm asking you questions. At least make sense.
Yeah. Yo, I can't believe y'all got me on the phone out here for so long. I was supposed to be home already. I'm still out here bullshitting with y'all, smoking and shit. Let me roll up another one. Fucking phone.
All right, roll up your another one. I'm gonna do a white man dab.
All right, and I'm gonna tell a fun story. I'm gonna finish the fun story where the guy was pushing me into cars. Okay, so we eventually
so you come. I missed the whole story you was telling earlier when my phone got disconnected. I missed it. What the fuck you was saying? You was saying some entertaining shit.
Yeah, so
about the court when you beat the motherfucker up.
Well, this is the second story. Yeah, the first story that all got dismissed because the guy never showed up. And the lady black judge wanted to throw the book at me. So this is the next story where walking home, this dude's like, he's my buddy, and he's like fucking putting his shoulder into me and knocking me like fucking on the hoods of cars and shit. And I said, yo, man, stop it. I don't fucking. And he did it again, and then he did it again, and then he did it a fourth time, and I fucking boom knocked him over the bushes. And then like his house was like a couple blocks away, walked up on the porch, and he goes and shoots at me, like puts his head down and runs at me. So I gave him a boot to the chest. Boof! Knock him across the porch. I said, stop. Stop it. Does it again. Comes and shoots at me.
It was like a pinball game with his fucking boot right to the chest.
Boot to the chest. Bang! And I'm like, stop. So I figure I see him slide, and I'm like, all right. So I turn my fucking back. Next thing I know, he's on me, snaps me in the headlock. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, yo, you better fucking let go. You better let go. And I grab him by the balls and I squeeze.
Oh.
Now this motherfucker's drunk. He's like, oh, what are you doing?
If he's choking you out, you have the right to grab
you
my
gotta do what you
balls.
gotta do. I mean,
If you're
they
losing
teach
your
that
air.
shit self-defense tactics.
Yeah.
That's one of the first.
And I grab him by the balls and I squeeze. And he's drunk. He
you
don't even
fucking his eye out. You know, that was kind of nice of you.
So
actually, well, like I think without my balls, I could still get a boner, but I still would like to see too.
But
Oh, no.
okay. So I grabbed dude by the balls, and and he don't even feel it because he's so drunk, and he's like, ugh. And then he had long hair, so I grabbed him by his hair and pulled up, and like if you pull, like like it just hurts. If you pull somebody with long hair, and he's like, oh, what are you, a faggot? You're grabbing my balls, and I put my fucking. I scooped him up. I put my arm underneath him, and I stood up and threw him off the porch. Boom! And he's laying on the ground going, oh, you fucking faggot. You're a fucking faggot. I go, yo, shut the fuck up. Don't you call me a faggot one more time. He goes, you're a fucking faggot. So he had a table on his fucking porch. I flipped it over, and I kicked the table leg off. And I go, you call me a faggot one more time, motherfucker. He goes, fuck you, you faggot. Whap! Right in the fucking eye. Cops show up, throw the fucking thing in the bushes.
Yeah.
That's
when you committed the crime.
That's a felony.
What Tarantino
bro. Yeah.
But
a table leg can be classified as a deadly weapon. Absolutely.
And if you're black, it would be considered an AK-47.
But you know what was cool? The cops didn't see me do it, right? And it was his word against mine. But then, like, he pressed charges like the next day when he got out of the hospital.
With the leg, because you could have said that you just punched him, and he just thought you hit him with something.
I would have just said
they found the table leg in the bushes, and it was like he had a slice, like it took like 14 stitches. He had a broken fucking orbital bone. So he pressed his charges. I didn't get arrested because he didn't press charges on the scene, but he pressed charges. He went down and pressed charges. So I was out of state, like playing with my band, and I come home, and my mother goes, "You got a letter from Essex County Court?" I'm like, "What?" I open it up, fucking. I got to be in court to face these felony charges. I'm like, fuck.
You're like, huh?
I'm like, how much? Oh my God. So get me a lawyer. And go to the thing. You go to the thing where you get arraigned or whatever, and they're like, "How many tattoos do you have?" Because I didn't get, they didn't like book me. Exactly. They're like,
"Oh yeah."
So there's all that shit, and so I do that, and then I get my court date. I go there. The guy doesn't show up. Go again. They schedule it again. The guy doesn't show up. They kick it back to, like the town court. Guy doesn't show up, and the judge is like, I think there's some witness intimidation going on. I'm like, what? And so he schedules it again, and he goes, I still think there's I had to go like 4 times to fucking, but the guy never showed up. So
he sounds
innocent.
like
I was innocent. I didn't do anything.
That's because you're white.
No, it's not because I'm white. Because the guy didn't show up. Because I was facing 10 to 20, son. You have to do 85% of the time because it's a violent crime. They don't give a shit how white you are.
I need to propose my business idea to Dwayne. I think I have a way to where you can make money. Me and you, like we need to make an organization, like a social outreach organization, where I'm the unapologetic white guy and you're the unapologetic black guy. I think we could do.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, well, I'm gonna go and be like, yo, I don't owe this motherfucker anything, and you're gonna be like, yeah, this motherfucker doesn't owe me anything because I can do my own shit. I don't need to blame white people or fucking slavery. You know, I can make my own things.
Yeah, that's some type of cootage. I can't do that, bro. I can't do that for you.
Oh,
I can do a lot for you, but not
come
that.
on.
There could be backlash.
As a black man, do you feel that white people keep you down systematically, or what?
You see, systematically, that's where you fucked up. Because systematically, yes, but not individually. You see what I'm saying? Like, not you.
Can you?
Not you per se.
I
fucking,
get that.
or John who works at Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
It's fucking,
see,
Judge Hayes and shit.
But
you know?
The systematic way, like, define what you mean by what is systematic for you, like, as white people keep you down systematically. I don't get it.
Perfect example would be like Dylan Roof, or like, like these fucking, when a white kid commits a crime and a black kid commits a crime, like, they'll literally say, like, yo, the jail environment is not safe for this young, frail white boy. Like, it's just not safe. So he can't be put in the general population for the same amount of time as Dwayne, because Dwayne can handle it.
Let me stop you right there. First of all, you've been in jail, right?
Yes.
If you go to those motherfuckers and say, I'm afraid, won't they lock you in your cell 24/7?
Who, like, I don't know.
If
you do that?
If you walked up to the COs and said, yo, I'm afraid of this guy, they will lock you in your cell 24/7, no matter what color you are.
But that's, you see, all right, first of all, that's the worst move a motherfucker could do in jail. Because now I'm going to taunt you. Like, if we have an issue, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You have to just get it over with. Like, that's always the best bet. Because y'all stuck together. It's not like, you know what I'm saying?
That's when these people go to jail. They commit their crimes. They're so afraid to go to jail that they don't want to go to jail. They say they're afraid or they want to kill themselves. That's why these white kids that you feel are like snowflake, like, oh, the system's treating you good. No, they say they're afraid and they ask for protective custody. Just so like you could.
Saying so, okay. So what you're saying is that it's not the system saying that they need to protect these kids, is the kids copping a plea and saying, help me.
Yes, completely. They're scared.
That's...
Do you know what kind
I never looked at it from that point of view. Do you know
what kind of a pussy it takes?
At the same time, to offer the help or to give the help, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing, because I guess if I could do it too, then it's not.
You would get the same help.
If I could go up in there and be like, yo, hide me, or I'm fucking pussy, help me, like, then,
I think you underestimate like the power you could get by telling people you're afraid. If you tell somebody you're afraid, you can get all types of special situations. You get special lockups in jail.
Man, you tell them you're Jewish, you get kosher food. That's delicious.
I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But go ahead. That's what we call checking in the PC. And when you check into PC, now it's like, all right, bro, when you get out of jail, you was that motherfucker who checked in the PC. Like,
who the fuck is
you know what I'm saying?
No, stop that shit. Who's gonna even fucking know unless anybody sees you there? And if they see
gonna know, bro. We gonna know.
Okay. Let's go based off of where we grew up. You were in Dutchess County Jail, right?
Yeah. Exactly. How many jails do we have in Dutchess County?
That's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you, because we're in the same fucking jail. So what would be your definition of protection custody in that jail? Because I was in the crazy units. I was in the fucking 22, 21. I was all over that fucking jail. What's your definition of protection custody?
You ever been to one, though? You ever been to the jungle?
Stop it. I was the only white motherfucker in there.
The jungle with me.
I was the only white one in there.
You was in there for smoking? Well, how you get put in unit 1?
Because the first time I went to jail, I told them I was suicidal.
Gay.
Oh, shit.
I wore the turtle suit the first week in there.
Gay.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got
done
there.
right there. You
That
don't
was
tell me
stupid.
suicidal, bro.
The second time I went to jail when I was in there for the real long time, then that was okay. You just be normal and you're good.
Yeah. You tell
Play some
motherfuckers
chess.
you can't even fucking jerk off, bro. Them motherfuckers got their eyes on you 24 hours. That shit
Bro,
is like,
listen.
leave me the fuck alone after a while.
I did jerk off. I liked when they watched me. That was even more fun. Do you remember a motherfucker in Wappinger, Poughkeepsie named Jungle?
Yeah, I think so.
You know.
I met him through Jose. One day.
Jose.
I was with Jose and Nick Parecki. Not what the fuck is his name?
No, Parecki.
Nick
Parecki.
No,
that's a Polak.
Parecki. And Nick Mikas. Yeah.
Yep.
I was with Nick Mikas and Jose Parecki. I met Jungle.
Jose Parecki. That's like a Puerto Rican Polak.
Yeah, it sounds like a Puerto Rican Polak.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's kind of fun. I mingled with a whole lot of the drug circuit up there.
It was you got into the heroin yourself or no?
I mean, kind of, sort of, yeah, but more.
What'd you sniff?
Here though.
What'd you sniff?
No, all that shit up there was like.
It was hard to get up here.
You know.
See, coming to Newark, man, you guys should have came down.
I come from where they make the shit, so it's like, I don't like, I just feel like if a nigga from Poughkeepsie give you a bag of heroin, that shit have touched mad fucking people touched that shit before he got it. And see, God only knows how many times it's been cut.
You should have came to Newark, man. You should have came to Newark.
Motherfucker who got it from his grandfather,
You should have came to Newark, man.
See, I agree with you.
Yeah, exactly. The Newark shit, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I do anything out of Newark,
That was the fun stuff right there. Cheap $10, man.
Dwayne, we're gonna kill this show right now, so I want to ask your last final words as a black man being on the show. What do you got to say?
All right, let's get it.
No, I'm asking you. What are your final words as a black man being talked?
What do you want to say? What do you want to say to the white folk that are watching this?
Because there is no brown or fucking yellow or black people watching.
You're talking about to like the snow blind folk. Like, you see how white me and Josh are? That's your audience right here.
What do you want? What do you want to say to them?
I mean, there's just so much. There's just so much I could say. But at the end of the day, the one thing I can only say is that you guys will never, ever, ever get a nigger card from us. Like never. And not because y'all got a propaganda where y'all paid some stupid ass kid to make this song about let the white kids say nigger, and we're gonna kill him, yo. We're gonna kill him when we get a chance too. Like, so y'all better protect him because we're gonna kill him. But yeah, y'all ain't never gonna get that. I talked to everybody. We had a meeting about it, and they was like, no. So we tried. I'm sorry. Well, have a good night, guys. We gotta do this again sometime for sure.
Listen, we have to get together and do the maybe monthly or bisexual weekly. Who knows?
No. Dwayne, you have a good night, sir.
All right, Dwayne. Don't commit no felonies. All right, man.
Yo, I'm trying, bro. It's hard out here. Have a good night. You can wear my black hoodies after a certain time. Fucking Zimmermans out here and shit,
But fuck the white man. Fuck the white man.
Have a good night, buddy. That was probably the best interview of Drunk News ever.
I think that was the greatest thing that Drunk News has ever done, Josh. You have outdone yourself. Well,
you just gotta have friends. That's all it is.
I mean,
friends with strong opinions.
Who you think of the people that you have interviewed on the Drunk News? Couple of the. I mean, look, you got to admit that what's his name that died from the Trailer Park Boys. That was a good interview. Yeah, Leahy. He was always good. With the 2 interviews, but I think this was one of the best ones, man. Josh, you've outdone yourself.
Mikey, keep up, faggot.
Listen, it's the drunk news. It depends upon, but all right, folks.
All right,
Josh.
Gerbic said he came in late, so go rewatch it, you faggot, because it was a great one.
This was really good, boys.
All right, go fuck yourself.
Eat a dick.